Travel headaches are mounting elsewhere, too, at many airports across this country. Tonight, of course, day 25 now of the government shutdown. And this evening, the FAA is now ordering inspectors back on the job without pay to inspect passenger planes. This comes amid long lines at the airports already as more unpaid TSA workers call out sick. And for the first time today, 41,000 active duty Coast Guard members deployed all over the world are now not getting paid. ABC's Steve Osunsami in Atlanta tonight.
With no end to the shutdown in sight, in Atlanta, the airport is warning passengers to get here 3 hours early for when Monday's long security lines return. And never mind that no one's getting paid. The FAA tonight is telling 1,700 of its safety inspectors that they have to get back to work to keep the planes safe.
This is a little scary, though. I just flew. My son doesn't want to fly because he said the air traffic controllers aren't being paid.
Over at the TSA, the sick out continues. Nearly 7% of airport security workers are staying home if they're not going to get paid. In Tampa, they opened a food pantry at the airport for TSA families. The Manners in Northern California are one of 41,000 active duty Coast Guard families who should be getting a paycheck today, but instead are looking for free diapers and donated canned goods.
Luckily, we did start saving when we first heard about the shutdown, so we have a little bit to live off of, but not enough to live more than maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks.
This is a first for the Coast Guard, service members who risk their lives at sea all over the world.
Take what you need, take as much as you need.
At this Coast Guard Operations Center in Connecticut, the compassion from strangers is pouring in.
How about mac and cheese for the kids?
Delivered in boxes of oatmeal and green beans. The FDA says the food we eat has to be kept safe, so they're calling their people in too. The IRS is doing the same. More than 46,000 of their workers are now being called essential. The president is now saying that this shutdown could last for a while, which isn't the best of news for families who aren't getting a paycheck, others who've been called back into work, who've had to give up part-time jobs that they've been using to make ends meet. David?
Steve Osunsami with us tonight. Steve,